Get ready, because this week on GMAT Club, we've got a perfect mix of things that help you right now. A massive GMAT competition with prizes, a new $10,000 MBA scholarship, a real score jump story you'll want to copy, a killer data insight strategy, plus practical round 1 waitlist advice, an admit weekend event for admits, and a podcast episode that breaks down a 610 to a 760 jump in just 3 months. Every link is in the description below if you want to dive deeper into any one of these. Alright, first up, the big headline: GMAT Club's 12 Days of Christmas is back. GMAT Club is kicking off its 5th annual winter competition, the 12 Days of Christmas GMAT Challenge, and it's basically the most productive kind of GMAT fun: timed questions, explanations, team points, and a prize pool worth of $35,000 plus, and still expanding, by the way. Registrations open on November 27th, and the competition begins on Monday, December 15th at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, and 9:30 p.m. IST. It runs through December 27th, and winners are announced by December 31st. Link in the description below. Here's the format. You register, you get randomly assigned to one of our 4 teams: Santa, Rudolph, Elves, or Grinch, and then you earn points by doing timed questions and posting your own explanations. And because it's team-based, the whole winning team gets prizes. Plus, the highest individual scorers get first pick of the top prizes. And the question types are super practical for score improvement, problem solving, data sufficiency, critical reasoning, and 2-part analysis, with reading comprehension and a few DI formats excluded because of how those question sets work. So if you've been struggling with consistency, this competition basically forces you into the habit that raises scores: do questions, do them timed, explain them, repeat. Next up, if you're an MBA applicant, this one is huge. GMAT Club just launched a $10,000 MBA scholarship. This is brand new. GMAT Club has a $10,000 MBA scholarship sponsored by Juno, and what makes it different is that it's insanely easy to apply. There are no essays, no writing, no AI prompts. It's basically a 2-minute sign up, and there are 4 total winners across 2 deadlines. 2 winners in January and 2 more in April. The first deadline is December 31st, 2025, and the next deadline is March 31st, and you can apply even before you have an admit. You can upload the admit letter later, and there are bonus actions that can increase your chances significantly. One bonus opportunity expires November 13th, so if you're watching the slate, still apply, but just know that some bonuses may already be gone. The direct link is in the description below. Now let's shift from opportunities to something you can actually learn from today: a real score improvement story. 575 to 655. A GMAT Club member shared a debrief that's honestly one of the most relatable patterns we see. They took their first official at a test center and got a 575, and the key lesson wasn't study harder, it was study smarter and fix your test day setup. They realized that they made a classic mistake. They scheduled the exam at 3 p.m. even though they didn't normally take mocks at that time, and they spent the day waiting, doing problems, and basically burning out before the exam even started. And it showed, they felt anxious, couldn't settle into reading, and started off with a rough streak. Then they rescheduled, set the next exam for 8 a.m., built a calmer routine the day before, protected sleep, warmed up lightly, and focused their final weeks on verbal and data insights review. The result? A 655, with a big DI percentile and a strong verbal percentile jump. And the takeaway is simple: your score isn't only your skill, it's your timing, your energy, and your repeatable test day routine. The full debrief is linked below. And staying on data insights, there was another post this week that's a must-read if DI time pressure is killing you: when to estimate versus when to calculate. This post breaks down one of the most underrated DI skills: not math, but judgment, knowing when estimation is safe and when it will betray you. The rule of thumb is estimate when answer choices are far apart, or when you're looking for a trend and the numbers clearly separate, but calculate accurately when answer choices are close, when thresholds matter, or when compounding or multi-step calculations can flip the outcome. And the post gives practical ways to do this fast, rounding smartly, using percentage benchmarks like 10, 25, 75, comparing extremes, and setting upper and lower bounds if you're losing time in DI because you're over-calculating everything. This is a mindset shift that can save you minutes. And minutes in DI is literally points. Link is in the description. Now switching gears to MBA applications, round 1 decisions are out for a lot of schools, and that means one emotional word is everywhere: waitlist. waitlist. There's a post titled Waitlisted in Round 1. Here is the help, and it's a really grounded reminder that a waitlist isn't a soft rejection. It's a school managing uncertainty, yield, and the strength of Round 2, and many programs do pull strong candidates off the waitlist once they see how things shake out. The advice is straightforward. First, follow the school's rules. Some want updates, some don't, and breaking their instructions is the fastest way to signal you don't listen. Second, if updates are allowed, send meaningful updates only. Real wins, promotions, new impact, clear goals, not fillers. Third, stay lightly in touch without hovering. And finally, keep a parallel plan and keep moving on Round 2, because your best leverage is having options if you're currently waitlisted and spiraling. Read that post, it's linked below. And if you are not waitlisted, if you're actually admitted, congrats. But also welcome to a whole new set of decisions, and GMAT Club is running an Admit Weekend event to help with exactly that. GMAT Club's Admit Weekend is designed for Round 1 admits who now have to make real choices. Pick between offers, negotiate scholarships, plan financing, prep for recruiting, and for international admits, handle visa strategy. It's happening on December 20th with a lineup of short sessions, including choosing between multiple offers, a scholarship negotiation workshop, a waitlist, next step sessions, financing your MBA with Juno, and even a session on navigating the US student visa process with advice from a former visa officer. If you're admitted and you're trying to decide what's next, this event is a no-brainer. Link is below. And finally, if you want a pure motivation plus strategy boost to end the week, GMAT Club just dropped a podcast episode that's all about a 610 to 760 jump in 3 months. It's episode 4 of the GMAT show, featuring a member named Toffel, interviewed by GMAT Ninja, and they get into what actually moved the needle, using GMAT Club forms properly, leveraging explanations from experts, and turning prep into a tight feedback loop. Practice, review, fix weaknesses, and repeat. If you need a mental reset and a blueprint at the same time, listen to this one. It's on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and Google Podcasts. And the episode plus the written debrief are linked below. Now, before you click away, quick reminder, every single story and announcement that I just covered is linked in the description, so you can go straight to the one that you care about most. If this weekly roundup helps you stay on top of GMAT prep and MBA admissions without missing important deadlines, hit the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. Which one are you doing first? Joining 12 Days of Christmas, applying for the $10,000 scholarship, or locking in your Round 2 plan? See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.